So today's topic, I'll be sharing on game-changing digital marketing for 2024. Now, just to share with you, you might see spelling errors in my graphic, but I just want to share with you that ChatGPT 4 is enabled to create beautiful graphics nowadays, and is getting smarter and smarter and smarter. 3 months ago, if I were to do image generation with ChatGPT or DALL-E, I'm speaking too fast. If I did image generation with DALL-E, it will come out many mistakes. Today, in January 2024, the mistakes are minimized and they are getting so much better at generating graphics. So this is something I want to share with you. And as we go along, I will share this together with you today, right? So don't mind my spelling mistakes here and there on my graphics, just to share with you. So today, for the next 45 minutes, 50 minutes, excuse me, I'll be sharing on game-changing digital marketing strategies for 2024 that you should look out, or maybe you should invest a little bit more time, because I believe that this will be the new or the next future moving forward. All right, so today, now January, today is 10, if I'm not mistaken, correct. 10th of January, I believe that every one of us have used AI. It's like if you don't use AI today, you are like Ulu. You understand what I'm saying? You're like, you're so backdated. Huh? You don't use ChatGPT. Yeah, come on, guys. What is not ChatGPT? You understand what I'm saying? Last year, we can still ask, do you use ChatGPT? Do you use AI? Yes, maybe no here. It's still fine. But today you don't use, it's just like you do not use Excel or you do not use Google Words. You know, that kind of level, because AI has tremendously impacted all our life. And I just officially want to say that AI has taken over most of our work, especially those in copywriting, graphics, um, computation, yeah, article writing. So a lot of things has been taken over by ChatGPT, by AI. I'm just curious, right? I'm going to ask this, yeah, if you are watching this at a later stage, also just type it in the comment below, right? Anyone here do not know how to use ChatGPT or haven't heard of ChatGPT? I doubt it, but I just want to ask. Is there anyone who still don't know how to use ChatGPT? I think all know lah. Huh? All right. So the two tools that I want to make sure that is part of your 2024 arsenal, that means you must use this. You cannot without this, because it's, first of all, it's free. Correct? Even if you're going to pay for it, it's going to be very minimal. All right. Okay. So I want to share both with you. The first one will be Harpa. I've been talking about this for the last whole year. All my students in my class, sometimes when I do webinars like this, free content, I always talk about Harpa. I'm just curious, anyone of you still don't use Harpa? Don't use. That means you don't know, you haven't used of Harpa, just type in yes or me or whatever, so that at least I know who you are, I can help you. I'll focus on those who are here, right? And of course, ChatGPT. Now, I'm using ChatGPT 4, all right? There are more involvement coming in, evolve in ChatGPT, but I'm using 4. Just to share with you, this is version 4. It looks like 3.5, but the only difference is, if I were to share with you the biggest difference, by the way, it's $20 in January 2024, a month, USD. First of all, I get DALL-E, which I mentioned, image generation. So all my slides today are generated by DALL-E. It's quite cool, very easy to do things, right? Another major difference before, it is the language model is more advanced. It understands your intent. Right now, I've been training my ChatGPT just like my personal assistant. Technically, even the way I talk, the way I chat, he understands me so well, or she understands me so well. It's so easy. I can make spelling mistake, I can make spelling error. I don't have to tell ChatGPT what exactly I want, because it's been trained the way I use. So I do have two accounts, one for my company, one for my individual, because it's so amazing that I bought two accounts, yeah, and for all my company to use. Anyway, the major difference also, not only the language model, not only it understands me better, not only can use DALL-E, it can also have plugins. Now, there are hundreds of plugins in ChatGPT 4. The problem is you need to know which the most suitable to you. It's like plug and play. So for me, I use these three. I probably will remove Canva, because now DALL-E is there. I don't need Canva. But I use WebPilot. So WebPilot is real-time data. It scrapes data from Google, all the latest data from the internet. It has pulled it out. So that's why I like it. Wolfram is mathematical computation. So, for example, if I ask uh, important things like numbers and things like that, Wolfram is quite smart, just to share a few. And of course, one of the biggest issues also, I can upload um, documents to it. Let me just show you four. Four, I can upload documents to it, and this is totally amazing. Let's say PDF, let's say Excel sheet, and ask him to summarize for me, and ask him to compare for me, and I can extract data. I can use a scraper to go to website and scrape emails, for example, scrape, for example, if I want to get HR contacts, yeah, can you just go to Google and just type in, and a script for me, and ChatGPT can do that for you actually. So that is ChatGPT 4. Invest in it. I think $20 it's a no-brainer. I don't get any commission promoting any softwares today, but I just want to share with you is it's really, really good for your work. Harpa is a Chrome extension. It is tremendously powerful. ChatGPT plus Harpa is like hiring a new staff or maybe hiring one and a half staff extra. Yeah. So it's really, really good. It's combining your web browser. I just show you some very quickly. So for those who are using, for example, YouTube, when I want to learn, I spend 1 2 hours watching videos on a daily basis. Now I can spend 3 times more. You know how I do? I just go through here. All right, so this is what? How many minutes is this? 9 minutes, right? I just use Harpa, click H. Go and learn how to install Harpa. It's a totally free software. I'm not here to show you step by step. I just want to tell you all the things that is going to be very, very useful in 2024. So I just summarize video, click enter, and it will just summarize the video for me. And then if you're into content marketing, ChatGPT Harpa can populate your content, make this into a video, make this into a blog, make this into SEO, whatever that you want. It's so amazing. So as you can see live that I'm going a little bit fast because there's a lot of software I want to cover today. All right, tools, techniques that I'm going to cover today. So don't worry, we'll put this video up somewhere in YouTube eventually. You can watch it again if you want to recollect whatever. All right. So these things that I do with Harpa, just to share a few the full potential of Harpa, I'll just share a few now. / command, I'll make it a little bit bigger. And it has so many commands here, like user, you want to translate to English, you want to sample commands, productivity. If your email, like I do have hundreds of email coming in every single day, I auto reply them using Harpa or auto write for me. Yeah, very easy, very powerful. I can use control if I want to. Prompt generator, for example, I use it a lot in SEO. I'll cover SEO in a short while. But let's say the prompt is always again and again and again. I can actually use a prompt generator to make a bookmark. One button click, it will just put in the prompt. So I don't have to type in the prompt again and again, just to share a few. SEO, I use it all too much here. We have like extract keywords, outrank article, keyword report, strategy. Yeah, it's like the whole AI has just changed the industry of SEO. For social media marketing, it's the same thing. Title, ad generator, ad hook generator, hashtag generator, clickbait writer. I just show you this. It's amazing. So let's say I want to do a clickbait for my, let's say, a product, right? Let's say I go to the DMC Training. Now, I can spend one whole day, maybe a whole day, 8 hours training you about Harpa, but I just want to quickly, go through this to show you that you need to install this. It is free. And Harpa with version 4 of ChatGPT is like, wow, it's like AI on steroids and it's free. Yeah, just to share a few of these. All right, so again, / I was in SMM, right, social media, clickbait, and I just enter the flow, read my page, and it give me all the clickbait titles. Unlock the future of marketing, ready to dominate digital marketing. Don't miss out on the marketing revolution, enroll. So when Nadira asked me, what is the title today? I don't have to think. Just one time, poop, poop, 2024, best skill set, blah, 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 that kind of things. Now, having context that I use a lot of AI, but my brain is still there. Yeah? It's not that I use and try to teach you things I've never done before. Then it's like an empty shell, makes a lot of noise, but no value. You still need to have a lot of value inside your brain itself, but before you use AI. Okay, anyway, just to share with you, What else can we do? You can just go scroll your own e-commerce uh, product description. You have 100 product description. Each one of them you want to write. It used to take last year, 2022, it used to take like one day to maybe do 10 posting. Now you can do hundreds, 200, 500 posting in a day. Just upload an Excel, ask them to write description for each of the product. They will do it automatically for you. You can use Harpa to do it also with ChatGPT. There's a lot more things you can do. You just scroll down, marketing, copywriting, learning. Again, I'm not getting any commission. I just want to highlight that today because most of the time when I see YouTube and they highlight the software, it is for intention. I don't have any intention. My intention is to guide you, to help you, to make your productivity increase, to make you marketing better in 2024. That's it, right? So that's the first two tools that is a must. Yeah, Harpa plus ChatGPT. It's a Chrome extension. Use it, learn how to do it. Go to YouTube, learn how to install this. It's totally free. It's very easy to do it. You will see how powerful your browser will become. All right. So again, I want to stress this. So to me, four main topics that I'm going into today. You need to use AI, digital marketing, yeah, for predictive analysis. How you can understand your customer better. That is number one. Number two, I will talk about chatbot. How chatbot can help your business again to automate things. A lot of automation nowadays can be done. We'll talk about voice search optimization, and I also will talk about SEO content optimization because it has just revolutionized the way we are doing things. All right. Now, I do see some questions here and there. I will answer maybe after I finish one or two sessions. Then I'll continue with the questions. But do post all the questions. Yeah. All right. So the first one will be AI in predictive analysis. So um, in order to understand our customer, I'm talking as a business owner. So in order for a business to understand the customer, we need to give what customer want, what customer needs. Fundamental of business, we give what customer want, what customer needs. We have a long relationship with customers. All right. We don't want to launch new things. We do not want to spam customers with things that they do not or not interested in. All right. So I'm going to give you some example like Netflix. I think you and I have Netflix. It is AI generated at the back end. Yeah, they actually know what how long you play a movie, whether you're scrolling in the movie or the drama in Netflix, whether you are the sometimes they ask you, do you like this movie? One thumbs, two thumbs up, correct? So they ask all this information, and you know what they do with the information? They actually use this data to keep you engaged. They only recommend things to you. Do you know that Netflix actually test their thumbnails to make you click? So you and I can have the same Netflix. You can watch the same show, but the thumbnail that you get and the thumbnail that I get are two totally different things. Does it make sense to you? So this is something is called predictive analysis. They know what you like, they know what you want, and they give it to you, which is more important. So this is, of course, Netflix. I don't know how many 100 million company, billion-dollar company, correct? They have the capability to do this. What about SMEs like you and I, small, make a little bit of money here and there? Can we use the same technology, same leverage? Yes, a little bit we can. And my question to you is how? How can you leverage? So I was looking into a few softwares that is affordable or likely free, and Google Analytics is free. Install it, you can get a lot of data. For example, what time do people browse your website? What time do people, how long do they like a content in your website? Yeah, for example, do they use, is it Apple user? Is it Android user? From where they are. So do they like certain things? Yeah, you can dig all this in Google Analytics. There's so much data. And you can do a lot of things, like I mentioned, just YouTube it, Google it. Google Analytics is a free tool. Yeah, you can use it. You can just connect with your website, and you can have a lot of analytics so that you can customize this. Not as good as Netflix per se, but good enough for a small company like you and I. Okay, so I'm speaking to small SMEs. I'm not talking to a billion-dollar company, correct? Another tool that I always recommend people 5, 6, 7 years ago, ever since I started using digital marketing, will be Hotjar. Why? Because when you have a landing page, you want to know where people spend their time on your website. So looking at this screen, you will see the rate is the one that customers or your potential customers have clicked more. And if you see green, they just scroll. So actually you can know where they focus on, what they don't focus on, what they like, what they don't like. So rather than putting a landing page and looking at conversion, you must also understand how can you improve the conversion. Hotjar is free, it's a freemium tool, but if you want more data or more data, more in-depth data, I would say you have to pay a small fee. Yeah, and I have not checked the price recently because all these softwares I bought a long time ago, but I believe it's very, very affordable and it's cheap. Okay, I was looking at Google Analytics Premium Suite. Oh, that was like 150,000 USD a year. So those are like for corporates, they will use this data. It's Google Suite Analytics. It's too expensive for all of us. So I'm speaking as it is. Yeah. If you think that you can afford 150,000 USD a year, by all means, go ahead. I think Google is amazing. You have to have analytics tool. So I'm recommending you like $10 a month kind of software. Analytics is free. Just to share with you. All right. So the second thing that I foresee that people will start using will be chatbots. And if you are not using it, you must use it. Now, why chatbot, right? Okay, it's not just about technical skills, but if you see economically in whole Malaysia, the whole world, people are trained to be more independent today. You go to fast food, you will see a fast food counter, you serve yourself. Okay, you go to a restaurant, you want to order the QR code, you serve yourself. So of course, the older people will complain, oh, I come for a restaurant, you charge me service tax, you must serve me. The older people, I would say around 40s, 50s. But the younger people, they are quite okay with it. But you know what? And give them 3, 5 years, maybe 2 years, maybe even 1 year, it's going to be a norm. So when things are a norm, you do not adapt the way you do things, it's going to be difficult. Long time ago, if you go to look at 1940s, 1950s, 1960s, I like to read history a lot, study them. You see people are very service orientated and they will say that service is customer is king, you must give the best service. Today, even a hotel, I went to a hotel, I have to self-check-in. Self-check-in, the key actually came out from the vending machine. Then I go to the lift, press the lift, go into my room without any communication. Oh, hotel, the premier in customer service is also do self-delivery. Okay, so having said that, you will see this, and how does this relate to digital marketing? You need to think. So in a way, I think that chatbot is the same. Chatbot is not only for answering Q&A, but it's also good for recommending products. It's good for combining with analytics. If you can trace or track based on login, based on IP, then you can actually recommend based on personalization. Remember Netflix, I told you? So they can also do that. In a smaller scale, we also can do that. Yeah, recommend people in your shopping cart. So when people come to your shopping cart, you can have, instead of just chat or complain or customer support, you can have a sales assistant. So this is what chatbot has done, especially with AI. It's very affordable to do it, right? We actually teach chatbot in our class actually. So I'm going to give you some real case studies, and I'm going to open two so that you can see and get ideas how this tool is doing. Yeah. In the meantime, I'll look at the questions also while you look at the videos. All right, so that is Domino's chatbot, and I'm going to show you one more, Sephora. Okay, you know what is cool about both chatbots here? One is, of course, using app. But do you know what's the cool thing about this? Anyone can tell me? Any idea? Those who are here, what do you think is so cool about this? One is Domino's ordering pizza. One is Sephora giving customers to choose their lipstick colors. Automation, correct. Personalized experience, correct. Those are correct. But you know what's amazing cool? This was taken from my 7 years ago studies. In my slide 7 years ago in DMC, we actually teach this and taught this. This is like 7 years ago. So you can see, 7 years ago. And Domino's is also 6 years ago. So you can imagine how old is this technology. But at today, 2024, AI, people think is so cool. Okay. Now, Malaysia is always, Southeast Asia, not only Malaysia, is always lagging in all these things. We are adopters, so it's the best time to do it. And I think 2024, if you're opening an e-commerce site, learn all these strategies, implement. Chatbots are getting much cheaper today compared to last 2 years, I would say, and it's totally amazing. And I will share one personal experience in my company, and I also realized this in my business. Customer attention are becoming increasingly challenging to capture, and competition intensifies. Chatbot can serve as an effective solution to appease them. This is just a story, just a random story that I personally experienced. A student asked for a question, and in 10 minutes time, no one replied. He got upset, or she got upset. So I don't want to say he or she, but they got upset. And they were like, this is what the Telegram group, because we do support, right? All our training, we give support. And within 10 minutes, they were like, why is there no support? Why is this, So they were a little bit upset. So it gives, of course, I do understand, but I also thinking about, should I use chatbot for automation for even students answering? And when I did this research, it actually can be done. Yeah. So I'm going to recommend you two software. One software is Chatwave. I'm going to open this to you now. Chatwave is not just a normal chatbot, but it actually can integrate, you can feed that fella, because the more you feed that fella, the more smarter it becomes, right? Yeah. And not only that, it can also integrate with Zapier automation to pull out data to show things. Let's say, for example, I just want to give you this. I don't have this, but I was researching this and I was thinking of putting it in my company. If today somebody asks me, hey, I have a problem with installing Harpa, for example. So automatically, this chatbot can say that, oh, you have a problem with Harpa, can I help you? And then you say, I need a demo on the video to pull out. This software can go to my WordPress website or go to my website, pull out the video, Harpa, put the link inside the chatbot so that the customer understands this. So you have to use it. I'm planning to use it because if there are too many customers' expectation now, we have to evolve. All right. This is something for you to think about. Now, why am I recommending this? Is because I did a research on this. It's only $59 lifetime. Of course, you can go up for the tier, Tier 2, Tier 3 is a little bit more expensive, but it's lifetime. So it's good for small businesses, customer support. You can put in your own API, a little bit more programming, but you know what? It's drag and play. Yeah, it's not that difficult to implement this. There's a lot of tutorials. I went through it. I quite like it also, technically. Yeah. So maybe I will use it. Like I said, you can upload PDF, you can upload a Word document, you can upload PowerPoint, text file, pull from here, pull from there. It connects with 6,000 apps. Yeah, so it's actually quite amazing chatbot. So in 2024, yeah, if you will hire a trainer, trainers are expensive. Yeah, by the way, you have to pay thousands, correct? This is $59. Maybe they can do a little bit automation when the trainers are not available. Think about it. Yeah, for this is for my own, but I just want to share my thought process also, because every time I study, I always want to make sure that it's also implemented or can be implemented in my business also, just to share with you. All right. Now the second tool that you can use is also Chatfuel. Chatfuel is a topic that we cover in our own syllabus in our DMC training. Basically, you can integrate with Facebook, so you can build a Facebook bot. Yeah. So when you do ads and you want people to automate, rather than when people ask questions and then people wait 24 hours, that's terrible. Yeah. Even for me, in Shopee, right? When I go and ask questions in Shopee, I expect the person to reply me within 2 minutes. If not, I'll just move on. So even I am like that, and I think a lot of you also like that, and I think a lot of other people also like that. So definitely, if you're not using chatbot, even for the simplest replying or acknowledging, you're going to waste a lot of opportunities in 2024 and moving forward. Because people, like I said, they have been trained to get fast response. They have been trained to self-service themselves. So this is something for you to take note of. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to move on. Voice search. I think all of you have a smartphone. I can almost guarantee all of you have smartphones. Some of us probably have two, even three smartphones, and we browse using our phones most of the time. All right. So voice search optimization, I've talking about it in the last 3 years. I remember my slides. I've been talking about this for the last 3 years, but I think today it is more relevant than ever. Okay, why do I say voice search is more relevant than ever? Because of the increasing adoption. Again, I look at economics, not just marketing per se, yeah, because marketing, economics are all related. So you see, when people change TV today, I guarantee you all the TVs today are smart TVs. Yeah, there's no longer TVs that are not smart. That means they can't connect to the internet. All the TVs, if you change last year, this year, 2 years ago, it's all smart TV. And you know what? Their price are getting so much cheaper. You can buy a smart TV for 1,005, probably like 45 inch, 42, 49 inch, 2,000 ringgit. If you want a big one, like 55 inch, probably around 2005, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And if you want a 65 inch, probably about 3,000 ringgit. It's cheap. It's very, very cheap. And all those TV are connected to the internet, correct or not? So, with the growing number of smart speakers, voice enabled device, voice search are going to rise. Definitely. So, when I did my research again, yeah, uh, 70% of people today, that means we have how many people here? We have 10 people here alive. If out of 10, if I ask you all, I think 7 of you should be correct, the data. You have a smart TV at home. Anyone here do not have a smart TV? Let me know. But if I ask, 7 of you will probably have a smart TV. Alexa, Huawei, all those AI, to order food, to check the weather, to have home automation, they went a little bit slow. A little bit slow, I admit. 30% adoption rate. Yeah, that means out of 10 people, maybe 3. Yeah, so again, I realize this is quite slow. But in the US, it's becoming a norm. Again, peer pressure. You don't have, like now asking peer pressure, you don't use ChatGPT. My goodness, what are you missing out? You don't use Harpa. It's like 10 years ago when people ask, you do not use email. Ayo. It's the same kind of things. So the adoption is getting higher and higher and higher. So voice is more good. Why do I say voice is more good? Because on TV, you don't actually type things, correct or not? You just press the button, voice command. I watch YouTube on TV, bigger screen, voice command. I browse on TV, voice command. What else I do? I just use voice command and definitely understand. And of course, the more I talk, even with my slang, even with my language, the smart devices will understand me better. Now, that is one part. But you know what? I want to also tell you that you can look now. This is going to be very premature right now, but I like to see things far so that we always be early adopters rather than people do then only we start doing. You understand what I'm saying? So if a lot of people are using smart TV, do you know that in Google, most of them is Google, right? You have a lot of apps inside there. Do you realize that? I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? In a smart TV, there's a lot of apps inside there. So look into apps making for TV. It's not difficult. I studied, but I didn't want to put any effort into it. I studied a little bit, and it's you can put your own app on the TV, on smart TV, on the platform, on the network. Think about it. It's really good for marketing. I actually bought a course on that and learned. It's also good for lead gen. It's also good for awareness because when people are browsing and under a particular topic like education, for example, digital marketing for education, they watch on TV. Now again, I am before the curve. I am very, very futurist. And this is something that I don't see a lot of people doing, and I don't see many people also doing, and I don't see a lot of people doing because this is something new. So again, not probably 2024, but you know what? Maybe 2026, 2027, who knows? But take a look at that. Yeah, it's something that's not difficult to do. Apps on TV, apps on phone is so common now, but apps on TV is something very new and it's picking up. And less competition, you are the first to do it. Why not, right? If you ask, is DMC doing it? Maybe, maybe not. You know, when I have more time on my hands, yeah. But it's not my urgent or important thing to do for now. But this is something for you to take note of. So the more relevant questions today: how do you get your business recommended by or shown by voice? Yeah. Maybe I just show you one example. Let me just open my Google and show you what is voice. You can use on a phone. You can use on TV. You can use on desktop, but I don't think desktop people use voice that often. Yeah? Recommend me a digital marketing training near me. Thank you. So you can, did you hear that? Can you hear the voice talking back to me? I'm just curious. Can you hear?
No, no.
No, okay. Sorry about that, but you know what? Just try. The fellow can actually tell me. Maybe I just repeat what he says. It says that here is the results for digital marketing training 17 kilometer around you. Does it make sense? So this is for you, and then of course you show me sponsor, 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 sponsor. DMR training is there. You're still number one, even in voice. So I'll give you another example. Recommend me a local Chinese food for me to eat. So now it's 5 kilometers radius, and you know that it's perfectly understand my English, even though I don't speak perfect English. You understand? You saw that? So phone, TV is going to be picking up, and this is something that you need to do. So if you realize, the first thing that you see will be Google listing. You understand? All Google listing is here, Google Places. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Nadira actually did one session on Google Place. Yeah, so I believe that. So anyway, you want to know how to be on the top listing, right? So that's important. You need to localize for local SEO. That means you need to have a local address, you need to have an office, you need to have a permanent residence for your business, optimize your Google Place. Okay, this is number one, local SEO, optimize crazy, crazy. Number two, in your article, use natural language. A lot of people, when they teach SEO, and there's nothing wrong, they only predict based on typing. All right. But AI, or not AI, voice, mobile phone, the way we do, we talk to Google and we get a response, right? So also in your content, in your context or the content of your article, use natural language because nobody will ask Chinese food. No, they will say that, Google, can you recommend me Chinese food near me? Can you recommend me Hakka food? Can you recommend nasi kanda? And you know me, it's always about food. So use natural language, long tail keywords, write article on it. You don't have to be 1,000 words, maybe 100, 200 words will be good enough. put it in your blog so that Google can actually pick it up from there. Your website must be mobile optimized. In fact, it's not only for voice, for any SEO, you must be mobile optimized to be on the first page of Google. Uh, you must have a lot of content based on the 5 wives and 1 husband. 5W, 1 husband. And now I'm not promoting polygamy, but the 5 wives will be who, what, where, when, and why. 5 Ws. All right. 1 husband, H, how. How, what, when, who, why. Ask these questions with your keywords, post on the internet, can be 1 page and just put it into H1 tag, H2 tag. Google will understand this better. All right. And also optimize for your speed and your site performance. If your site is slow today, you will not be listing high in Google. This is a confirmed fact, and I've been testing it a lot. So if your site is slow, not really good hosting, change it. It's going to work for your SEO. Yeah. And the last one will be high rating local review. Now, it can be negative rating is okay, but as long as you get ratings, you understand what I'm saying? Because today, normal people, when they're upset, they give you negative rating. When it's good, nobody gives you rating. It's normal. It is common. It's psychology. But Google likes when they have people interacting, telling Google about a thing. Okay. Of course, you want to have good ratings, better ratings than negative ratings. But for me, ratings are much more better. Local reviews, good, bad, is okay. Yeah. And if there are people like me who sometimes like to go to places that really get 1 star rating, why? Sometimes because I just want to go against the norm. But more importantly, if it's 1 star rating, I just want to see is it really true, or maybe there's not many people there. You understand? So I get more privacy. So don't worry about getting customers or not. Just worry about getting engagement in your local SEO. All right. So that is how voice is going to be huge. And you need to really make sure that your website is optimized for voice. Okay, I'm going to answer some questions a little bit here. Okay. I think Nadira is helping me. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll just continue. If you have any questions, just ask. I will just what do you call it? Reply. Yeah. Now remember, I'm talking about app on TV, smart devices, right? So go to ChatGPT and type in this prompt. Recommend me some resources to create app on smart TV for all major brands, including monetization techniques. Use this prompt. Now do take note. I'm using 4, so I get real data. By the way, let's do it together. Just some time, yeah. And I want to show you those who are using 3.5 use 3.5, but I want you to know why you should invest in 4. It's just like you're getting someone who have a doctorate working for you compared to a 7-year-old kid like ChatGPT 3.5. And I literally want to give you the comparison just like that, yeah? Because people think 3.5 is amazing. Yes, because you haven't seen 4. Okay, so I'm going to show you 4 now, and I'm going to type the same command, and I'm going to put a command here also for you. And you can do it together with me, all right? So I'm going to use 4, and I'm going to put cut and paste, and then I just play it here. Okay, you can see live in front of me how much data they give it to you. And you can compare, okay? You can compare. Oh, by the way, also just to share with you, one of my colleague, friend, student, whatever you want to call, just also got 4, but because mine is trained more the way I like it, my data is even better than the same person, same command, same version 4. Does it make sense? So I very strongly believe that how much time you spend with your, in this case, my 4 is called Emma, will determine your response. By the way, look at this. It's totally amazing, right? I can also ask him to recommend, the latest updated website, because I do have plugins, which I'll show to you now. Okay, I'm going to stop this, and because it's totally amazing. I mean, you can compare your 3.5 and 4, but now I go to the plugin and I will just ask for the same thing, and it will probably give me URLs and links because it's real time, it's pulling out data. And to me, I cannot accept data that is cut off in 2018 or 2021. Ah, goodness, how can you work things like that? And ChatGPT loves to say that. All right, they love to say, oh, but if I use a free one, my cutoff date is like 2021 or 2018, been 1 year I haven't used the free version, but it actually comes out like that. Yeah. Uh, I need to be more specific. Oh, it is putting in for me the same thing. Okay, but anyway, if I just stop now because I don't want to waste my time you looking at this, uh, pull up websites that is current for me. I think my grammar is getting more dumb because I don't have to make it understand like a human because he understands me so well. So now I'm using the plugin. I'm using Web Pilot just to share with you. And yeah, you will just pull out all the latest data for me. And when researching, it's actually very, very powerful to do this. Yeah. All right. And this is for Samsung TV. I'm sure there are different TVs. Yeah, you can go ahead and ask. So give me one more TV. Give me another brand. With all my spelling mistake, with all my grammar mistakes, I'm surprised that this fella can really understand me. He's like, I don't know, it's my perfect companion. Okay, this is for LG, TV developer using WebOS. Again, I'm not an expert in it. I'm just saying that this is probably going to be a huge thing in the future. Just like mobile app, everyone has a smart app, a smart TV. It'll be a smart app in the future also. All right. So anyway, you can see the difference between paid and plugin and also the free version that you're using. Yeah. Okay. So let me just continue this. SEO, my last session, and I think good timing. Okay, so SEO today, if you like SEO, and I always say this, SEO in 2023 with AI is like SEO the year 2000. It just revolutionized the way people do things. It just changed the way people do things because now everything can be done with AI. Now, of course, those who do not use AI for SEO, they will be how do I say eliminated. They will be non-existing because there'll be so much left behind. But if everybody use AI, how will Google determine who to rank? Perfect question. I like to ask, and it's a very, very, very question. If everybody is using SEO, AI in SEO, how will Google determine who to rank? All right. So I've been doing a lot of studies, a lot of research on this, and I think it is still relevant to use AI because in the AI development in Google's, you can just go Google and AI, right? Google says that it also will use AI to determine how people search the results to customize. So that means they're going to use AI to generate content, to generate answers for you also. So they actually embrace it. So you see a lot of people here talks that, oh, you use AI, plagiarism and things like that. Those people just talk maybe for the views at YouTube. I do not know. But for me, I always do SEO to make money or to lead gen. Yeah, this is only intention that I have, not to create awareness for fame. Yeah. So why I say it's like year 2000 because in the year 2000 nobody knows how to do SEO. Okay, people are in a cowboy town. Same thing in 2023, 2024. I think it's a bit better now. Today, you can produce 100 content in a day with a few clicks. So usually last year, 2022, if I ask people to write SEO content, oh, so much work. So I taught some method like, go to YouTube, transcribe the video into text, modify the text and post in the article. That was 2022. Still a lot of work. Probably take 1 hour to do one. Today, one button, 100 content can be produced in a few clicks. And I will show you those softwares in a short while. And the most important question is, can it rank or not? Of course, I've been using it all the time, and of course can it rank because at the end of the day, you do not want to just cut and paste the content, but you want to add your own take to it. You want to add your own value to it. You want to do a lot of research to it. Now, I don't cut and paste content AI just like that. I understand, I think, I understand how the people intend, I understand how the people think. I use AI to automate those things for me. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I have a code. Let me just pull out my code. AI is a tool to leverage. It's not here to replace us. I don't know whether I read it somewhere or whether I came out with it, but I think it's a perfect summary of today's conversation. It's not a tool to replace you. It's a tool to automate things for you. Does it make sense or not? So I'm going to share with you some of the tools that I personally use, but you can YouTube this, you do your own research, up to you. The top three today in AI generated tools will be SEO writing, Collar writer, agility writer. Now, I do have all three. I test a lot of things, but I'll just open for you agility writer for you, just to share with you. So this is agility writer. It has anti-AI, one-click mode article, optimize. It looks complicated, but don't worry. It's actually very easy to use here. You buy credits. Okay, you buy credits, and then you can go to advanced mode. All right. And this is a little bit more advanced. You want to know your intent. You want to know, you have to think a little bit, tell the software to, to write the way that you want to write, not just click buta buta. Oops. I do apologize. I'm live here. Oh, yeah. So it's good. So article writer, yes, region, different people, different slang, different way of doing things. Yeah. The main keyword, all these things. Yeah. And you just customize on your own. Okay. Of course, you also have the bulk creator, one click button, right up to 50 generic topics article. One click button, write 50 article. Two clicks, 100 article. So you can just put the AI one article per line, go to ChatGPT on a particular topic and just say, hey, ChatGPT, give me uh, 50 variation topics on the keyword digital marketing training. You get 50. Now again, I'm showing you how I do things, right? But you have your own way, go ahead. There's no right or wrong in doing this, yeah? I might be wrong, so what? At least I'm doing it. So just do it, learn, implement, modify. You go along, you get better. So anyway, cut and paste all this article into the bulk mode. And then I mean, you want standard, you want long, you want what version? You want 3.5, you want 4, you want the latest version in ChatGPT, up to you. Yeah. Uh, there are a lot of YouTube tutorials for you, and different people will say different things, like I said. So, end of the day, I don't want you to get overwhelmed. Do take note that it will rank because you put the experience inside it. You don't copy and paste. I will take this and then I'll modify a little bit else, add my own experience because it's EEAT. Experience, expertise, authority, and all these things, right? In the article, put that in. But I'm using AI to automate the way I do things so it's faster. It is, more profitable in a way. So having said that, this is agility writer. You want to buy, you can buy. It's like $1 or sorry, it's not $1. Uh, I pay about $1 per article because I really want advanced article. So 100 articles, $100, still cheap for me because I used to pay. I tell you, in the year 2010, 2012, I used to pay 10 ringgit for one article. Sorry, 5 ringgit for one article. That was 2010. 2022, I remember doing a Malay website, and I ran all my Malay website until it got hit by, don't know, hackers or whatever. I paid like 20 ringgit for one article. Now I don't have any article writer because I use all these AI tools. All right, so it's totally amazing. The most we're gonna pay is 50 cents USD. All this is USD. 30 cents, 50 cents per article is cheap. But if you want to customize, it's going to be probably about $1, okay, on average. So that is Agility Writer. All three softwares are the same. Layout is different only. Do what you want to do. Now, if you are very concerned, I also have Originality. Why? Because I like to look at both. Originality is the best software, in my opinion, to check for plagiarism, to check for AI content, to check for things. So now do take note that AI and all these are like virus and antivirus. New virus come, antivirus becomes stronger, and then the virus becomes stronger. So all these AI tools, it's very fun to see that they are trying to beat each other. Okay, but Google says that AI is okay. Anyway, you don't have to worry about that. But what you don't want is you don't want to be at least plagiarized. You want to make it good readability. You don't want to have too much AI into your content. This is my personal opinion. You can rank AI 100% AI and still rank on the first page of Google. It's just that I don't like that. Okay. And I use one more software that I didn't put in, Hemingway. Okay, I use Hemingway to make my English better. So if I want postgraduate, just to share with you, if I want to write for like say thesis, yeah, then I have to postgraduate. If I want to write for internet, then I write for maybe level 3, level 4. Internet people are not very smart because they browse through, they want fast. If I want to publish a book, maybe I'll go to level 9. Yeah, so depends on the level of what I want to do. I use Hemingway to do it for me. He can actually write for me. Um, you can use Harpa to do this also, but I just like simple things to do. So these are all cheap software, $10 a month. You can do it, and I leave it to you. Okay. What else do I have here? Harpa. Okay, Harpa. Harpa is also an amazing tool for SEO, like I mentioned earlier. Okay, this is ChatGPT. Okay, here, uh, / SEO. So you can have, when you click SEO, it has the audit, extract keywords, outline the article. So for example, let's say I want to go for, uh, let's say a property website, yeah? Let's say Bukit Jalil property. Okay, and I want to rank this flat number 1. Okay, property guru is number 1. So I will just go to Harpa H and go to SEO and just ask the fellow to, Harpa, can you click on SEO? Can you make a good outline this article for me? All right. So what I need to do is just click enter. The fellow will read this page. All right, enter, enter, enter. The fellow will read this page and then will give me the best article so they can overtake this number 1 fella. Like I said, AI is a cowboy town. And those who invest time to learn, knowledge is also power, but I believe execution is power on steroids. You understand what I'm saying? So cut and paste this, you can do better. Of course, in Malaysian context, if I teach this to 1,000 people, 10 people do, the 10 people are ranked. Because you can argue with me and say, it's so easy. It's impossible, I can rank and all that. But you know what? This article is so much better than what this fellow is writing, Property Guru. Now, I'm not saying the Property Guru writes lousy. I'm just saying that the article that Harpa produced is much more better and he understands Google to rank this particular website or this particular keyword. Okay, so do take note that SEO is just content is one part of it, but there's also many other things like authority, speed, optimization, and blah blah blah. Yeah, but you get my point. All right. Okay, I got 5 more minutes, and I prepared a bonus for you. 2024, you must automate your workflow, and this is called iPaaS, Integration Platform as a Service. iPaaS, not I believe in pass the politics. No, is integration platform as a service. iPaaS is like Zapier. You can automate things. Like I mentioned just now in the chatbot, you also can automate things, right? Because now apps and softwares, they are interrelated. They can connect to each other. Okay. Now you can use Zapier. It's a little bit expensive if you have a lot of automation. Like say for example, I give you some thought processor. Lead coming from Facebook. You take the lead, you put into an Excel sheet, automated. In the Excel sheet, you go to ChatGPT, customize what the flow want, send a welcome message, go to WhatsApp, form the WhatsApp, all the automation done for you. So again, Facebook lead, Excel sheet, WhatsApp pull it up, WhatsApp publish, it can be done. I mean, ChatGPT pull it out, and then from ChatGPT go to WhatsApp, automated, the flow receive a, hi Charles, it seems that you're interested in this particular topic. How can I help you on WhatsApp? It's automation, but the people receive a thing that, very fast to reply to me, thank you. Okay, those are automation. So I can recommend you 2 softwares that I use. I used to use Zapier, but now I'm changing it to Active Research. Why Active Research? Because I'm testing it a little bit. It's one-time payment. I bought the lifetime deal. But let me just show you how it works so that you get a better understanding also. Okay, this is Active Research. You can automate your marketing, you can automate your sales, you can automate the operations, yeah. You can just give commands. For example, I just open up one for you. This is a command to write article and post on my blog. Okay. So what I do is the first command is I put it in Excel sheet or Google sheet. So I can, I can create a command like this. For example, all this data, take this, go to Google Sheet automatically. So the next thing is I can ask ChatGPT to open up the Google Sheet, and you can see on my right side here, write a blog about number one and make it and comply to this guideline. So I can put whatever guideline I want now, write 1,000 words, 1,005, use this format, use the way, blah, blah, blah. Up to you to do in ChatGPT. Okay. And then respond the title. So once that flow write finished already, you will go to the third command, which is, for example, take the command, rewrite it, for example. Okay. And once you have done that, you can go to WordPress, automation your blog, to go and create a page on automate your blog, pull the thing, make ChatGPT get a title, ask ChatGPT to paste the content that you just created, post into your blog, create the slug, create the permalink, and put into draft. So now every day I go in, 100 articles is done, 50 articles is done, depending on the automation. I look one time, I like it, publish it from draft to publish. Okay, and once it's done, by the way, you can tell me, send to my email. For example, hey Charles, I've done 50 work for you. Thank you. Work that used to be done by staff now can be automated. And I think almost everything online can be automated. And I foresee in my training, digital marketing also, a lot of people want to learn this. And probably I'll come out a new course this year to teach people, train people how to use softwares to automate things so that they can, as a solopreneur or as a very small team like DMC, you will enjoy this very, very much. Okay, so those are, I would say, it's not new, but use it for your workflow automation. All right, P3, what's your question?
Okay. I noticed when you show some of the apps, they have to pay for tokens, right? Do you foresee that this will be how this AI company will make money? That, for example, like now Google search is free to use. It's not free. I mean, when you use Google search, the advertisement like pay for them lah. But will the approach where we pay for token will it be the way how this AI company make money instead of subscription? We pay for, let's say, answer how many question, and how can we as user use that for digital marketing for other stuff? Thank you very much.
Um, I half understand the questions, but I will rephrase your question here. So you probably are asking me, how do the big boys monetize, especially Google? Because if they're giving you data like ChatGPT and all this is free, how do they make money? So I think most of the big businesses are going into subscription model. Why do I say that? Advertising model is making billions for Google, billions for Facebook, billions for even TikTok. I mean, TikTok is starting, but they are getting there already. My point is, advertisement is a very proven business model, but it's getting very irritating. And I believe that Facebook also have launched a subscription model just like YouTube. If you pay monthly like $29 and $19, I don't know how much because it's not in Malaysia yet, you don't see advertisement anymore on Facebook. So that is something that Google is also going to do, Bing also going to do, and I believe those are the subscription model that they will do. So then you ask me, hey Charles, Google biggest revenue is advertisement, correct? But you must understand, many years ago, Google already removed cookies. A lot of people under the PDPA, I think they removed cookies, correct? You cannot track cookies already. So Facebook Pixel cannot put already. Now when you go to website, they will ask you, do you want to accept the cookies that's tracking you? So eventually, I think all this will slowly die off. Now I'm being very controversial because I'm predicting something that has never been done, and not challenging. I'm telling you what it's going to be. But you need to study how people are evolving, correct? So to answer your question, yes, it will be subscription model, and for people like me who wants to use AI a little bit more, I will pay more for getting more data. Like ChatGPT, I pay $20, 240 a year, and it's become a norm to me. And I have two accounts, 480 a year is very easy for me to pay. 2,000 ringgit, 3,000 ringgit compared to only Google, yeah, or only Facebook, only SME now pay for advertising. Now, normal people like me, for YouTube, I believe I paid $10, if I'm not mistaken, to remove the ads or something like that. I can't remember. Sorry, I do apologize. But that is what people are moving forward. So to answer your question, I hope I answer you. If not, ask follow-up questions here. I believe every business model will have an element of subscription-based model to them. And even if they cannibalize their business, they're okay with it because businesses' end goal is to make money. Yeah, so that is the thing.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome. We need to teach technical product knowledge to enable customer answer by chat, for example. Uh, we need to teach AI. Yes and no, but no. What do I mean by that? Yeah, you see, I have a small team in DMC, and customer support is something that I don't actually have a dedicated person doing it. But I imagine if I were to hire a new person, I have to train the fella or ask that fella to watch videos or ask the fella uh, to go through my content and consume maybe 1 month to just get the person equipped to understand about DMC before the person or that fellow. I mean, that fellow is okay, right? It's not too harsh, right? That fellow is able to answer to up to the standard of DMC. So you need to train a person, correct? Now, chatbot also the same, but unlike a human where you need to make sure they understand, you just have 1,000 PDF, 1,000 articles, 1,000 FAQ. One time you upload to chatbot, the chatbot will be able to understand within hours, within minutes. Of course, if you have all the data, you just upload within seconds. Definitely understand. So when people start asking, they will just answer you. Does it make sense? So yes, you still need to train, but the way we train are totally different things. So uh, I hope you understand this. Yeah, and I believe chatbot can also be a good salesperson. So for example, if I say Pando has been with DMC for I don't know 4 years, yeah, 3 4 years, and if I can pull out all Pando questions, uh, Pando learning, all the certifications that you took from DMC, and when Pando and I can train my chat. Yeah, I have not done it, but I know it's very possible. And I can train my chatbot. And when Pando asks in the chatbot or in my website, hey Pando, you have done this, you have done that. You know what? The next thing that you should take based on your business model, based on what you should do, I think that this is the next business digital context for you. And I know based on your pattern, this is how much that you can pay. And I know how you pay, whether you use credit card, whether you have installment plan, whether you pay cash. I can also recommend you, and my robot can do that for you. And it's not in the future, it's available now. The software that I shared with you is already able to do that. Just to share with you, yeah. So I think it's super cool to use all these things, and it's not expensive. But when people actually automate the thing and talk to someone, they'll be mind blown. Yeah, I think because it's so personalized, it is. Yeah. Same thing. We are DMC. If you're keen, if you are first time joining my webinar, thank you. We do this on a weekly basis. This year, maybe we'll change a little bit, maybe on a bi-weekly basis. We will update you as we go along. Yeah. Completely free, just for you to learn. And what we do is we do certification, we do training, we do diploma level, TVET level, degree level, master's level, and this year, hopefully, we are going to start talks with universities to do even PhD or DBA level in digital marketing. Why not, right? Why not? It's always good to be ahead of the curve rather than just following people.
I have a question.
Oh, yes, you have. Give me 1 minute. I just finished this very quickly. And of course, if you have not joined my YouTube channel, DMC Training, just YouTube DMC Training, you'll find it. Join it, subscribe it, and you'll see a lot of this content. That's it. All right, cool. So um, it's only 10 days, but Happy New Year. I wish you all the best for 2024. And yeah, whatever that I mentioned today, I will probably implement also for my business to slowly but surely. Thank you. Bye bye, everyone.